All right, Coach, first offensive possession, you drive it right down the field, come away with a field goal, and then they seem to hold you in check. What were they doing defensively to keep things in here?
Well, they were doing a fine job defensively. They were not showing us anything that we hadn't prepared for. And the disappointing thing is that, when you know how people are going to line up, not that they do the same thing every time. They had about four looks that they would give you. You're not going to be caught off guard. You've just got to put your guys in position to win one-on-one matchups. And I think we did that. We didn't make enough plays. I don't know how many drops we had on the night. Probably 8 drops, and I think there were multiple uncatchable passes or where they had to really change their momentum in order to catch it. So us throwing the ball, we weren't sharp throwing the football. And I liked the way we practiced all week. Parker was sharp in practice. Our receivers, every now and then, these guys are young and they're going to drop some passes, but they were for the most part sharp all week. So I'm disappointed, in our offensive production, and I thought we would run the ball a little more consistently. I think we ran the ball decent in the first half, but I don't know that it's anything that Lamar's defense did other than what they played pretty good, and I think they overall they tackled pretty well.
Some untimely penalties and offensive pass interference, and then offsides on a field goal for them that they turned into a touchdown. How big were those in terms of momentum?
Well, those are huge when you take 7 off the board and then and then add 4 more for them. Assume they're going to make the field goal, but it's rough. There were some things called tonight that I haven't seen called, in a good bit, and it seemed like all of them were against us. And we'll go see if they were legit or whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. But those were momentum killers, and sooner or later you need something to bounce your way, and it really hasn't up to this point.
Max, you got a question? Seems like you held him in check pretty well tonight. He ended up with about 150 rushing.
Yeah.
A couple of those were on some big runs. How you feel like you did against him?
Yeah, well, that's for him. That's a a walk in the park type deal. That's he's going to get 150 yards on most people, and I think we did a good job against him. But what he does is he just picks away at you 8 yards here, 6 yards there, and then he'll rattle off a 15-yarder, and that's what he did. If we didn't do a good job on him, he'd have run for 250 yards. So that is a positive, and he got the ball in the run game and the passing game. He took snaps, and we knew that was gonna happen. So we did an admirable job against him, but he won't be the last quality running back that we face all year. So we're gonna have to keep improving on that.
What's the message to the team as you head into next week facing one of the best teams on this level?
Yeah, it's really. After tonight, you want to play better. You don't want to have 8 drops, and you don't want to have untimely penalties, and you don't want to give up big plays, and that's what we're focused on, regardless of who we're playing. Whether we're playing the Dallas Cowboys next week, you control what you can control, which is your approach to practice, meetings, and all that, and it's up to us to look in the mirror and not look over our shoulder and improve on what each individual can improve on. So that's the message, and that's the focus, and all that sounds like coaching talk and all that, but that's the truth. You control what you can control, and that's what we plan on doing.
All right. Max, you good? Good. Thanks, Coach.
Awesome.